second part to my audience research where I have gathered all information from the previous video about what my target audience liked and what they disliked. Then we have now implemented what they also love from the existing posters into our mock-ups. I have shown them our mock-ups and we have gathered information about what we could do to improve our mock-ups up to a stage of a really successful zombie poster and magazine. I also went to a cinema to interview someone at Western Cinema, as I knew that they will be experienced in the area of seeing many different horror films and horror genres, so they would be able to give me satisfying information for our final magazine and our poster and what it needs to be to be really successful and really good.
Basically, I like the fonts, and I like the fact that you've taken my opinion and you have actually worked on it. I mean, I really like the fact that you've wrote "Death is the only way out" with a different font to obviously to get the targets, to get the audience attention. And I really like the colour that you've used, obviously, because red represents blood, and it's obviously it's really good. And with the black, it really goes well, because then it makes the writing stand out, and it's easy for people to identify this from far. Because if I was to put like that, you won't even be able to see the writing, but the fact that you can see the red,
I really like the structure of this magazine, and I like the red font because it follows the conventions of horror genre. And the slashes as well, because zombies, they have claws, so it's like portrayed in the masthead. And one negative thing I think about this magazine is that there's no image there. I think maybe you could have the zombies' hands like kind of creeping out, I don't know, and like use the space as well a bit more with the image. The selling lines are really good. The structure is good.
It's really good because the colours are consistent. I like the black, which is dark. It shows that it's a horror film. You can just immediately tell it's a horror film. And then the red, it shows like blood, which just makes you think of it being a horror film. And I like the way like it's all consistent. So you've got the red here, and the red down there. And then you've got this, which is a different colour to show that it's a different part of it. But I think to develop it, if an image was to go in this space here, which would show something about the film, so maybe have one of the zombies in that space, I think that would make the poster look good.
And I think to develop this poster, what would be really good, as you see the black, I was thinking that if you had like a zombie face, because your thing is about zombies, I was thinking not even like a clear zombie face, like it blending in with the blackness to show how dark and scary this film will be. So it's going to be like, oh my gosh, when the audience see this person, they're going to be like, wow, like you can't even see the face clear properly, which is, I think, it's kind of like it's something that will get the audience into it.
Well, I like the font, I like the layout, I like the colour of the title because it represents horror. I think you could use an image that represents the title Breakout, which will contrast to the colour.
I like the fact you picked the Breakout name for the production because due to the survey, I picked Breakout and then the group picked as well, meaning that the survey worked. And also, the colour red shows blood due to the fact that's horror movie. And I think they can improve their poster by putting like a zombie in a cage, since like the title Breakout, the zombie trying to get out of the cage.